A major face-off is unfolding in India. It's between some big tech companies and the government of India, and its outcome will decide if these companies will continue to operate in India. Just a few hours back, the offices of Twitter India were raided by a special cell of the Delhi police. This comes after the government of India had shot off a notice to all social media companies. It said that all posts referring to the double mutant as the Indian variant must be removed. Apparently, these companies are yet to comply with this request. But this alone is not the reason why they face a crackdown, why they're under pressure in India. They failed to comply with rules. The government of India introduced new social media guidelines and rules for these companies. This was 3 months ago. These platforms had a 3-month deadline to make arrangements to comply. The deadline expires in 2 days from now. Turns out Facebook, Twitter and Instagram have failed to do the needful. So what are these new rules and why have the companies failed to act? In the month of February this year, the government of India asked social media companies to make some changes. Like these. Number 1, appointment of compliance officers who must be employees living in India. Number 2, prominently publishing the mechanism for grievance redressal on their website. Number 3, actively monitoring harmful content on their platforms. And number 4, publishing a monthly compliance report about the complaints they received and the action they took. And these are the kind of rules that they follow in other countries, especially in the US. But sources say that Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are yet to implement these changes in India. They have 2 days left to comply with the new rules. What happens if they fail? Non-compliance could have serious consequences. The new rules come into effect on Wednesday. If the companies do not comply, they may lose their status as intermediaries and become criminally liable for action for the content that is hosted in their platform, on their platform in fact. So if there are instances of hate speech in a post, then the social media platform could face criminal proceedings over it and not just the person who is posting hate. The action against Twitter today seems to be in connection with these new rules. Twitter and the government of India have been at loggerheads. Recently, a tweet of a prominent BJP spokesperson was labelled as manipulated media by Twitter. This is a developing story and we'll keep track for you. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.